of a home crowd, 5-1. Looking at the standings, the Red Sox sit in second place in the American League East Division, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. The White Sox are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The Nats got an astounding 20 hits overall as they pounded the Indians 11-5. As of today, the Indians are atop the AL Central. They hold a dominant 9.5 game advantage. The Nationals sit atop the NL East, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card. Nick Castellanos plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as Detroit took care of the Rays 7-6. Right now, the Tigers are in second place in the AL Central, 9.5 games behind first. The Rays sit in last place in the American League East Division, 19 games out of first. The Blue Jays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-1. At the moment, the Twins sit in third place in the American League Central, 12.5 games back. The Blue Jays are leading the American League East. They are enjoying.
Number 50, behind the mound for the series opener. DK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Hello and welcome to MLB The Show.
Hello, everybody. Hello, baseball fans. Hello, everybody. This is Eric Karras.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Heyward, and we are ready for baseball.
Right fielder, Jason Heyward.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Heyward. Number 14 on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Boy, I've heard of a quick strike offense, but they don't come any quicker than this. One pitch into the ball game, and it's already 1-0.
Chris Bryant
In the
will
second
take his
spot
first
tonight.
cuts now, and after the
Third
leadoff home
baseman,
run to start the ball
Chris
game, does the game
Bryant.
plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you through.
Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike one. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. Once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bryant around first, heading for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now.
Second
That is
baseman.
10 straight
Ben
games with a base hit
Zobrist.
now. And it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. McCutchen going back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. With that, a look at the Cubbies
Batting
starting
fourth.
lineup. Who stands
First
out to you,
baseman number
Jay?
44.
Well, I'm definitely pretty excited about seeing Addison
Rizzo.
Russell. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees, strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
I tell you, that was not an easy take.
It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Full count now. 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work at corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. In there, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Great start for them so far. They go up 2-0 on a base hit here. And they're doing it off one of the best pitchers in the game.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Harrison has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Andrew McCutchen out there in that.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cubbies are... Jake Arrieta gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a real solid year so far. You can see 15 wins on the season.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Starling Marte comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes ball 1. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, they're starting to open up some ground at the top of the division, and when you're setting a good pace at the top, it can be frustrating for those teams that are chasing you because they start thinking, what do we have to do to make up some ground?
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
All right. Now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit.
Batting second.
Wow.
Second baseman.
Play right there.
Josh
Let's put the ISO
Harrison.
on second base. You see the first step quickness. No wasted movement whatsoever. Then he's completely airborne as he takes away a certain base hit.
Josh Harrison stands in. As this is grounded foul off to the left, it's strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Oh, this is a team that just knocks the walls down. They lead the league in doubles already. And you keep producing those extra base hits, you're going to produce a lot of wins.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3. John Jay steps in looking to get it going offensively. Things have not been going his way of late. Wilson Contreras will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Wilson
from the stretch.
Contreras.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
This second inning's not starting out any better than the first.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury you.
Ripped on the ground to first. One there. Back to first. And great work by the pitcher, hustling over to cover as he takes the throw
Batting
for the
ninth,
3-6-1
the pitcher
double
number
play.
40.
Boy, and that's good athleticism here by the pitcher, getting off the mound. He gets the ground ball to first, but then he hustles his way over to the bag to help them wrap up that 3-6-1 double play.
Standing in now, Jake Arrieta. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
But much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're up 2-0. Andrew McCutchen will stride in now.
Leading off for the
Back in the
Pirates.
lineup after being limited
Right
to pinch
fielder,
hit duties in
Andrew
yesterday's ball game.
McCutchen.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. He pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
I got 2-1 to
Come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Nothing inside here, at least not to start the at-bat, and I imagine that's by design.
I got to
Yeah,
count 2
they'll
and 2.
give him right field. They just don't want him to turn on something.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase, but is that?
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there
Batting
for the
fifth.
first out.
Catcher,
This is just a very
Francisco
tough play here in the
Cervelli.
outfield. A lot of times you're going to see the ground jar the ball loose, but he looks this one in all the way, lays out, and winds up hanging on to the ball.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to
Batting
start the
sixth.
inning. Well,
First
first one
baseman,
found a glove, but not
Josh
this one, though.
Bell.
He's on with a one-out single.
Josh Bell will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. Arrieta sets. First pitch on the way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Zobrist back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to Jason Heyward will get a second shot at it now. Remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4.
Now batting,
John Jay,
the center fielder,
got a base
John
hit in his first
Jay.
trip. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just find yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side.
That's foul.
Foul. Chops foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Frazier sprinting after it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Wilson Contreras will begin 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Contreras.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And now the benefit of you working the counts at 3-2 is that that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Josh Harrison is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6.
Now batting, shortstop.
Addison Russell will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Now pitching for the Pirates
will come in and
number
pitch
12.
now. John Jay steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
Will come on and try to
number
get out of
48.
this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Will start out the inning here
Third
for the
baseman.
Pirates, to be followed by Andrew McCutchen waiting on deck.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this lead off that bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
And that misses 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
The batter,
so another
right
exceptional
fielder,
effort for him on
Andrew
the mound. He's got
McCutchen.
shut out working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for this stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
On the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher,
Francisco
Francisco
Cervelli will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Pirates. Need to get it going soon. It's 5. Anthony Rizzo comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Josh Bell
leading off for the
stand in
Pirates.
to start out their half of the
First
8th
baseman.
with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
The batter, number 10,
Jordy
shortstop,
Mercer will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Sent toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely
now
at
batting,
first.
left fielder, Adam Frazier.
Frazier will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
This is always
Now
a tough
batting,
throw here for a first
the
baseman
pitcher,
coming off the bag.
Antonio
Make sure that he doesn't
Bastardo.
throw the ball right into the runner's path, heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Your attention,
Jaso
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28, Sean.
This is pulled into right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Maybe a
Up
chance
next
here to
for
put a
Pittsburgh.
dent into that scoreboard
Center
after all.
fielder,
This gives him a couple guys on base now
Starling
here in the late going.
Marte.
At the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Starling Marte will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Lines softly toward the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2
The
away.
batter, number 5, second baseman,
He's pretty fortunate
Sean
this one doesn't score a
Harrison.
run. And that's going to load the bases now with 2 away. So it might take a 4th hit here to put something on the board.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. A golden opportunity. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. Ninth inning about to start in this one.
Your
Daniel
attention,
Hudson
please.
come on now to
Now
start the
pitching for the
ninth inning
Pirates,
as he looks to keep this
number
deficit
41.
right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. John Jay steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. David Freese
Leading up, the bottom of the ninth inning for the Pirates.
Leading things off in their half of
Third
the ninth.
baseman,
They'll try to do
David
something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far. So, quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Andrew McCutchen will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Jay. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
It comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Josh Bell will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Josh
Just one
Bell.
final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
The one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
The batter, number 10,
Jordy Mercer
shortstop.
will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Your attention, please.
He'll start to
Mention
loosen
up
up
for
in the
the
on-deck
Pirates.
circle as he'll bat
Number
with 2 on
37.
and 2 out here.
Alan Hansen.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Hayward, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through.
Here now is the
Only
final